Alright, so I drew this out for you. You wanna know what really pisses me the fuck off sometimes? Look at this big steel looking guy. You cannot tell me you can't look at this Pokemon and be like, oh, fuck, this guy is clearly a steel type Pokemon, right? He looks like fucking Optimus Prime for Christ's sake. But Pokemon decides to be hilarious, just absolutely hilarious. Turn this guy into Ghost type and Ground type. What the hell is that supposed to mean? How is this? This is like Reggie Steele's cousin. Like, this guy looks, he would be a Steel type, okay? But no, Pokemon turns him into Ghost type and Ground type. I could understand Ground maybe, but really, a Ghost type? Come on. Click the like button if the thumbs up button if you agree with me. Alright, so here's a Pokemon battle against the Master. We got Master out here, guys. Master Reynolds. Okay, so he's leading off with a monkey that looks like he's ready to give me like a hand job. I'm leading off with my Reggie Steel guy. He goes for the Seed Bomb because it's super fucking effective for some reason, because I'm clearly like not a Steel type or anything. Does a lot of damage to me. I go for the Substitute because I knew really like Ambipom can't touch me. But apparently, who carries Seed Bomb on an Ambipom anyways? How does Ambipom even use Seed Bomb? It doesn't even have any like... It just comes out of the top of his head. I don't know what the hell's going on here. But I try to go for the Focus Punch. It works. And I smack this stupid Wet Monkey right in the face. God, that has got to hurt. Just smacked right in the face, you stupid monkey. But my Registeel guy, my Galurk, my Ghost guy, for some fucking reason, kills him off. And he brings in Beard, which is a... Alakazam, which is kind of like, bro, that's not really a beard, that's more of a mustache, but, you know, I envy your attempt at nicknames, but, so I'm gonna go into my Titanic now, because everybody knows the huge-ass iceberg sunk the Titanic. That's the nickname relevance there, and he switches out because I'm special defensively bulky as balls, and he brings in a, stupid-looking fish. What the hell, this guy, you know, another thing that pisses me off, this guy isn't even water-type. Look at him, he's a fish. How is... I don't know, this Gen 5 Pokemon thing, I cannot follow it. But I go for the Toxic after I Ice Beam him, and the Toxic does come in handy because these things are bulky as shit, so having a Toxic on him pretty much helped. He goes for the Scald. It doesn't do anything to me, like, whatsoever, like 0% damage, and of course I get the Burn, though, which is just kind of like, ugh. So I'm going to continue using Ice Beam because it's super effective, and I get some pretty reasonable damage out of it, as he's going to sit here and discharge for a while. Since I'm special defensive, I can sit here all damn day if I want to and attack this dumb-looking fish guy. You know, this fish guy is definitely the new, like, what's that thing's name? Dunsparce. This is the new Dunsparce, guys. So I tell my Registeel to use Rest, and he does use Rest. He becomes healthy. He's sleeping like a little baby. And it's great for everybody. But he also, this funny guy decides that he's gonna have an idea, and we're gonna have fucking nap time out on the battlefield right now. He goes for the Rest too. We're both sleeping away. I'm like, well, this isn't very fun. What kind of Pokemon battle is this? We're both sleeping. So I switch out. I go into Knockout, which is my Poliwrath, thinking he's gonna switch into something. I don't know what, but it's a good idea to have Poliwrath out here. So he brings in Nigga Soup, which hilarious nickname there, broski. But he goes for the T-Bolt since he's faster, and I'm gonna get paralyzed, which is just like shit. But it's not too big of a deal. I use Waterfall on him. That's definitely gonna be a one-hit KO. I do get a critical hit, but it doesn't really matter because I'm Life Orbed, and a stab physical Waterfall is just yeah. It just demolished the shit out of that guy. He brings out his Alakazam now. I have nothing to do, so I just let him kill off my Poliwrath with a Psychic. Not too big of a deal. I'm going to go into Titanic. I'm thinking that his Alakazam is Specs. I'm not quite sure yet, though. He could be Choice Scarfed or something like that. I'm pretty sure he's Choice Specs, though. But, yeah, so he brings in Lion King now. I predict the switch, go for the Toxic. That, obviously, Toxic's Lion King. And, you know, that's kind of weird, because I had a Entei named Lion King also. This guy's... You got some pretty funny nicknames on here. I'm going to go into Camel Toe now. I'm going to take the Stone Edge like a monster because I'm physically defensive bulky. It actually still does a shitload of damage, though, which is kind of weird, kind of not weird. I don't know. It depends how you look at it. If this thing's bulky, then no. But if it's all-out attacking, which it probably is, then that was alright damage. He brings out God again. I'm like, hey, you're not God. You're just a stupid, retarded-looking fish. And I go for the Earth Power, thinking it would hurt the Entei regardless, but he does bring out this thing. It's also super effective, and we're all having a great time out here. So I'm going to just continue, I believe, to go for Earth Power, as he's going to sit there sleeping away. I'm hoping that he doesn't wake up, because he does have the Scald, which will kill me in one hit, most likely, since I have no special defense. But he does have the Sleep Talk, and he goes for the Sleep Talk. He gets Rest rather than Scald, which I was like, woo! That would have been awful if you got the Scald rather than the Rest again. But that's good news for me, bad news for him. I'm gonna go for one more Earth Power, I believe. That's gonna take his ass out, and that is good night to your stupid little Dunsparce fish electric ground type guy. Now he brings out Beard. You know, Beard pretty much was backpacking this guy's team. He was carrying his whole team on his back. This Alakazam pretty much kicks ass. He lasts until the very end, and then you'll see what happens then. But he goes for the Focus Blast, which tells me he probably is Specs, because I'm thinking the reason why he went for Focus Blast is just in case I want to send in my Regice, then he would have a move that would probably maybe kill me in one hit. But he switches out as I bring in a Hitmonchan, knowing that he can't kill me in one hit with the Focus Blast. Smack this little bug-looking guy with a huge fucking rock on his back, and get the Paralyze hacks, which is awesome. And then I decide I'm gonna go for the Close Combat because it's physical damage, or it's stab, physical. I've got a nifty-looking Hitmonchan out here, and it doesn't do very much damage, but whatever. So he goes for the Rock Slide, thinking I'm gonna switch in my Regice, and it doesn't happen. You know, this whole game kind of turned out in the end to be a whole game of cat and mouse between Regice and Alakazam. But you'll see in the end that Alakazam and Regice actually don't meet at the end. It's just, let's just say some bullshit happens and it's awesome. So my Hitmonchan's just trying to KO this stupid Hermit Crab guy with Drain Punch and stuff like that. He goes for the Stealth Rock, which was actually a pretty good move on his part. I didn't expect that, but he sent up Stealth Rocks just in case. When I send in Regice, he'll be able to one-hit KO me now with the Focus Blast. So I'm scared now. I'm like, holy shit, I might lose this. He brings in the Lion King. I'm like, you know, this is no time for children movies. The Lion King. We were in the middle of a Pokemon battle here, man. You know, turn your movie off. You Lion King. What are you, like 4? What? He gets hurt by some recoil after he kills me with the Flare Blitz, and he's getting hurt by Toxic. So I have a plan here. I'm gonna bring in Joint. I know that if he's a jolly max speed Entei, he will be able to outspeed me and kill me off with one Flare Blitz. I go for the Protect to get my Flame Orb just in case I need to kill him. I go for the Protect one more time to stall him for Toxic damage, and I'm thinking after the Toxic damage, he's gonna be at the point where I can kill him in one hit with the Sucker Punch. So it all just kind of comes down to this. I go for the Sucker Punch, smack that bitch twice, and he does faint. Now this leaves me with one option. He's got Alakazam left, I've got Joint and Regice left. He brings out Alakazam. I'm thinking, oh god, this freaking Sucker Punch better kill his ass, or else he's going to be able to kill my Regice with one Focus Blast, and guess what? Eradicate kills it. So thank you for the battle. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button if you already haven't. Favorite the video if you enjoyed, and I will see you later.